governance that will give us access to our rights. ਸਾਡੇ rights ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੁਚਲਿਆ ਪਿਛਲੇ 4 ਸਾਲ।
ਇਹ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਸਪੈਸਿਫਿਕ ਸਕੀਮਸ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਿਆ। ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਉਦੋਂ NRI ਸਤਿੰਦਰ ਤਿਮਾਨ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਇਨਵੈਸਟ ਕਰੋ, but there is no vision. Where do we invest? There are no specific schemes, there are no plans. Do you think that is the problem?
Well, like in Alberta, I know my province last 31 years, you got to have atmosphere, good atmosphere where people feels, yeah, my investment will be safe.
No, the problem atmosphere diya ya problem plans, lack of plans diya?
If I'm personal myself, I want to buy piece of land.
Yes.
Right? Transparent, like if I go to the registration or registry, whatever the Tahsildar is doing, if I got a hassle to do anything, so why would I invest here? Then if the Gujarat got a very easy access, doing easy, to governance model there, then people will say, well, I want to invest money. Then I
do that just before we go into the break. Just quick question. Now, Punjab government ne kai schemes hone announce kitiyan. NRI cell baniya CM office de vich.
Yes, right.
Ek suvidha kender, single window system, jithe jinniya government diyan issues hai, jinne government related problems hai. NRI cell baniya headed by an IG to check fraudulent marriages. Ye sab kuch tanu lagda koi fark pauga idena?
I think I met with the CM, I met with the DGP yesterday. They are very positive. They promise us the committee will work. It's a good announcement, it's a good start if they give it a practical, roop is no practical je kam. And I suggest that, it's no doubt the police is very corrupt. To mend them, I think raise their wages to the level that they can afford the job. They don't ask for no bribe. And another I have a lot of suggestions for them. I did talk to them. I said, you should in every office, every public office, which performance satisfaction form, it should be filled by the customer who go in their office, and at the end they get that form, and the guy should be writing everything what happened in the office, and then he should give a number, and that should be put in a locked box. And when his superior, see all that, according to that, they should give the raise, or they should give I did that very well. And I did explain to them few suggestions. This way, I think the corruption can be controlled, and somebody complained, it will be heard. Another thing is,
sorry, I'm interrupting you on this issue. We'll come back to you again after the break. It's
in discussion with our eminent guests on the hopes of the NRIs. Mr. Sandhu, I think you wanted to react to what Mr. Doot had said.
Yes, I 100% agree with Mr. Doot. I sat on a public account in Canada. I was, this is my part of committee. And we had a 24 ministry go through, and Audit General, every ministry, he put all the, if any performance measures are not met by within a year, so he tell us as an MLA, so this is the ministry got a problem. So I don't know if the Punjab government had those kind of things set in agenda, or they do. At the same time, and we also in Canada, we ruled that province, governing this province 40 years. I think longest serving government in North America, 1972, first premier elected our party. So this one here, then they also do the encourage to the ministry, they do premier, premier award. Whichever ministries perform better, they get premier present the award to the.
But Peter, the problem here is that the governments have been changing every few years, so we don't have the luxury of a government staying on for ruling for 40 years. So that's another issue.
I just disagree with this. I just want to disagree with this. First time we got elected, I was just sitting in the second day in the Cox meeting, and we got elected 83 out of 72 members MLA in the 40th year. And our premier said, we're going to start today for next 5 years. We are elected for 5 years. We got to work for next 5 years. People trust, and we are the government, and they give us, we are board of directors, manage people's money. So those kind of things.
So it is basically the intent. Mr. Bajwa, let me come back to you. The NRI is going to have a voting right now. So tanu lagda hai na equation jehdi ek NRI di or politician di hai, वो change हो जू, क्योंकि अगे आम लोग NRI कहते सीगे कि सानू exploit कर दिया politicians. हुन लगदा कि वो exploitation काफी difficult हो जू, क्योंकि the NRIs will have a stake, will have a vote in Punjab.
In the current circumstances, everybody agrees here that we need to get our confidence back to the state. which has been eroded for the last 4 years. Once we have these rights, definitely it'll come back. Because situation
talking like a good congressman, I must say.
it will come back. Now, the situation what is the political scenario in the state. In that sphinx, this voting rights is the key issue now. Jada sada base erode hoya, jada sada confidence erode hoya, is sirf sanu rights nahi sige taan hoya. ਉਹ ਰਾਈਟ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣਗੇ
ਫਰਕ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਭੁਪਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ VOTING ਰਾਈਟ ਨਾਲ ਫਰਕ ਪਊਗਾ
VOTING ਰਾਈਟਸ ਨਾਲ ਸਿਲਸਿਲਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਫਰਕ ਪਊਗਾ ਜੀ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ what has been happening in the past especially in the real estate issues which has been happening a lot in the villages ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਕੋਈ real estate ਦੀ issue ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ NRI who is living abroad has never been supported as much as the person who's living in land over here. So with the voting rights, the things are going to change a lot. Can I also suggest something?
Yes, quickly because we don't have very much.
We have discussed the problem, but the solution to that could be e-governance. With the e-governance, when we have the hierarchy in the in any ministry, and somebody approaches a clerk, for example. If it's e-governance, as Mr. Dutta said, it will go in the hierarchy and there will be feedback.
E-governance, Sidhu, is now coming in gradually, so I think you will see a lot of that in the coming.
But we have done in our office in US, but we put 2-3 people, I think 4 people, to make a data of all the MLAs, all the constituencies, and by December it will be ready that any politician, I'm telling you truth. Any politician who is involved in the illegal occupations and recommending all illegal occupation, we will oppose him in the election. And the people, all the MLAs who are working for the people, for the welfare and everything, we will recommend to the voters because every single guy represent here nearly 500 people, 400 people in India.
That's a very good suggestion. I know you have a personal problem also.
Yeah.
Somebody you served your own house.
So we will oppose those people. And we will coming here on the elections. We will be advertising that this MLA haven't done nothing. You vote for him. All the MLAs who are just dirty words. I think we will get them out.
Right, Peter Sandhu. Let me move to a different issue altogether. Punjab government has announced that if an NRI spends 25% of the money required on a scheme, the government will pay the remaining 75%. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ NRI ਇਨਵੈਸਟ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਂ ਉਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ এনवायरमेंट ਨੂੰ ਇੰਪਰੂਵ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ?
NRIs spend a lot of money on the sports side and they do all other marriage for the poor girls, but same thing. NRI would love to do the village improvement, but to get to the bureaucracy, I think is a tough one. To talk to this minister, talk to so and so, talk to so and so. It's not easy window. Like we can say, yeah, no, we give you 75.
ਹੁਣ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ NRI ਸੁਵਿਧਾ ਕੇਂਦਰ.
Well, I hope this will work, but we all hope and live in a hope for next 2 months. That's Premier said.
Mr. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਨਾ ਇਨਵੈਸਟ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ and then
it's very simple fact. I'm son of India and I'm son of Punjab. My father was a freedom fighter. It's very fact we are over there since 36 years, but still our heart is here. We want to help our people. We want to help our communities, and in villages, lot of our people are helping to pick up the villages,
Yeah,
but in investment, like for example, 2 years ago, I spent 30 crore, on my hotel. I could come here. It's a lucrative here because my hotel is not making such money as hotels making here. But if circumstances is okay, as they promised me, CM and all other people, that if they change the course, we will be coming here. I guarantee you, we will bring a lot of investment.
Right. Mr. Bajwa, Punjab government is asking NRIs to adopt schools in their respective villages. What do you think of that?
मैं थानू एक छोटा जिहा एग्जांपल देना. Mr. Herb Dhaliwal, he is the ex-fisheries minister of Canada. So ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਕਸਰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ 'ਚ. ਲਾਸਟ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਸਾਡੀ ਦਸੰਬਰ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੋਈ ਸੀਗੀ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 50% ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਸਟੇਟ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਖਾਤੇ 'ਚ ਪਾਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦਿਖਾਓ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੈਡ ਟੇਪਿਜ਼ਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ 50% ਦੇਣਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਵਿਚ ਇਜ਼ ਅਬਾਊਟ 3 years ago 50-50 ਸੀਗਾ, ਵੀ ਉਹ ਹਾਲੇ ਥਾਈ ਪਿੰਡ ਕੋਲ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ. and ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਿੰਡ as a minister, a cabinet rank minister in Canada, if he is facing these problems, ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚ ਹੀ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ. So red tapeism they need to eliminate 100%. 25% ਲਾ ਕੇ ਜੇ 75 ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੰਗਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਅਪਗ੍ਰੇਡ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਜਾਂ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਸਟੀਟਿਊਟ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਤਾਂ why wouldn't I do it?
ਮਿਸਟਰ ਸੰਧੂ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਰੀਅਲ ਏਸਟੇਟ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੀਅਲ ਏਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਵੈਸਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ?
I love to, invest in real estate, but, my same question is, the governance in the Punjab is not clear because it takes so much time. As a Canadian, I can sitting here to do business in Canada, no problem, the telephone, but sitting over there, do business here, no way. You can't even get any reports from anywhere.
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਨਵਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਪੋਜ਼ਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਲੈਜਿਸਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਿਆਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ. ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਵੀਰ ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਲੈਜਿਸਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਿਆਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਰਟੀਜ਼ ਆ NRIs ਦੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਸਕਦਾ ਅਨਲੈਸ NRIs ਆਪ ਆ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੇਚਣ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਰਾਈਟ ਦੇਣ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੇਚਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਫਰਕ ਪਊਗਾ?
Well, it's a good step. It's a good step.
वैसे भी यही होना चाहिए जो प्रॉपर्टी का मालिक है, he should be able to allow to sell the property, and
I think
not anybody else should be able to do that.
Right. Mr. Bajwa, it's a little personal question. I know you've been coming to India every year. How interested are your children on coming to India? If they were to really invest, what would they expect?
My kids are very, very close to Punjab. And thank God कि ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ established bond ਰੱਖਿਆ ਔਰ I feel strongly ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਰੇ panels ਦੇ ਵੀ they probably share the same feelings ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਹਵਾਈ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ, ਮੈਕਸੀਕੋ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ, ਕੈਰੀਬੀਅਨ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਟਰੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ. For the last 10 years ਬਹੁਤ ਇੱਥੇ ਐਡਵਾਂਸਮੈਂਟ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ schools, education, and through the web it has made the world really close to each other. ਉਸੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਿਡਸ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ 100% ਇਨਵੈਸਟ ਕਰਨਗੇ provided we get some assurances from the state government on their security. ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਲੈ ਲਈਏ, ਇਹ ਭਰਾ ਸਾਡੇ NRIs ਵੀਰ ਦੀ ਐਵਰੇਜ ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 50 ਕਿਡਨੈਪਿੰਗਸ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਸੈਨ ਫਰਾਂਸਿਸਕੋ 'ਚ ਕਾਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਜੀ DGP ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੱਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ.
ਅੱਛਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਮਾਂ ਬੜਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਪਰ what you are trying to say is ਕਿ ਜੇ ਇੱਥੇ environment ਠੀਕ ਹੋਵੇ, climate ਠੀਕ ਹੋਵੇ, even your next generation, your kids would like to invest in Punjab.
BBC report 164 people were murdered who was NRI last year. That's a BBC report.
Right. Thank you so much everybody for coming into our studios, and we're extremely sorry we had very little time for this discussion. Successive state governments in Punjab have been trying to woo the NRIs from Punjab to invest in Punjab, but the NRIs have desisted from doing so because of the lack of a congenial investment climate.
Good roads and infrastructure which are improving are important factors, but unless there is proper governance and the rule of law, NRIs will visit their native homes, their pind. There will be wining and dining and lots of jaffies, but I'm afraid no investment. After all, NRIs are a part of us and know us too well to be befooled by promises.
With that, we end this edition of Day and Night Prime. We meet again tomorrow with another issue. Till then, good luck and goodbye.